السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hello everybody. Today inshallah we are going to focus on the present perfect. It's a new tense. We're going to know what it looks like, when to use it. Before we explain the form of the present perfect, I'd like to talk about the uses of the present perfect tense. We have three uses. Today we have three uses of the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is used when you talk about something that started in the past and continues to the present. For example, I have been married for 3 years. I have been married for three years. Another use of the present perfect tense, you can use it to talk about an activity that you've done several times in the past and you continue to do it now. Okay, like she has read many books. She has read many books. Number 3, you can use it to talk about life experiences. For example, he hasn't traveled by plane before. He hasn't traveled by plane before. Let's look at the form of the present perfect tense, what it looks like. Look at this. Here we have some examples, some sentences, affirmative sentences. I have been to Oman. You've been to Oman. Or you can say we've been to Oman, they have been to Oman. If you'd like to use he or she, so the sentences will be he has been to Oman, she has been to Oman. If we have the pronoun I and the verb, the helping verb have, we can contract them to I have or you've, like these examples. Also, we have he has or she has, they are contracted to his or she's. What about the negative sentences? The negative sentences, we have to use haven't or hasn't. I haven't been to Oman, you haven't been to Oman. Or you can say he hasn't been to Oman, or she hasn't been to Oman. Another part in our lesson today, which is yes or no questions. How to make a yes or no question. Look at this. Have you ever been to Oman? Have we ever been to Oman? Or you can say has he ever been to Oman? Has she ever been to Oman? And the answer will be short. You have to use yes or no. Yes, I have. Yes, you have. Yes, he has. Yes, she has. Or you can say no, I haven't. No, you haven't. No, he hasn't. No, she hasn't. Okay, easy, right? Look at this part. Here we have to talk about something important, which is the difference between the regular verbs and the irregular verbs. As you know, the regular verbs are the verbs that have ed, like watched, washed, visited, and so on. But the irregular verbs, you have to memorize them well. They are be, been, eat, ate, eaten. I'm sorry. Eat, eaten, go, gone, meet, met, see, seen, take, taken, do, done, fly, flown, hear, heard, ride, ridden, swim, swum, and the last verb that we have is write, written. You have to note, you have a note here. Ever means at any time. It is often used in questions with the present perfect. Have you ever, like the questions mentioned above. Have you ever been to Oman? So we used ever here in question. Look at this part. Here we are going to differentiate between the present perfect and the simple past. As you learned before, the simple past refers to something that started and finished in the past. For example, if I said, I was in Oman last year, so this event, this action happened, it started and finished last year. But, as we said, and we explained the uses of the present perfect, if you said I have been to Oman, so this action or this example refers that you you started something in the past and continues in the present. Okay, let's look at some exercises. We are going to do some exercises on this tense. Complete exercise A, complete the conversations, then practice with a partner. Look at conversation number 1, and we have spaces in this conversation, and we have conversation 2, conversation 3. In number 1, have you ever seen a snake? So we added seen here because this question is in the present perfect, so we added seen. Have you ever seen a snake? The answer is no, I haven't. Have you? And the answer here is yes, I saw one in the desert. This is conversation number 1. Conversation number 2, look at this. I ate ants in Mexico years ago. I ate ants in Mexico years ago. And the question here is, what did they taste like? The question here is in the past simple, so I think the answer will be in the past also. They were, yes, very good, they were spicy. Look at conversation number 3. We have a space at the beginning of the question. The right word here is with Nasser. Nasser is a singular noun, so we are going to use yes, very good, has. Has Nasser ever gone snorkeling? So the answer is yes, he has. Another question. He like it. I'm sorry, he like it. So the right word here or the right answer here is yes, very good, did, because the question is in the past. And the answer is no, he. What's the right answer? Very good. No, he didn't. He was scared. No, he didn't. He was scared. Thank you guys. See you later, inshallah.